There you are, sweetheart. I'm so happy to see you. You have a long day today? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes. But you don't have to worry about that right now. You're here with me. And that means it's time to relax. Come on. Let's find you something special to read tonight. Something light and sweet. Or maybe something immersive that'll put you into another world. Oh, I see. You want something comforting. Something that feels like a warm cup of tea on a rainy night. Well, I think I have just the thing for you. How about this one? It's been one of my favorites for years now. It's the kind of story that stays with you, that lingers in your mind long after the final page. Why don't you go ahead and open it? You can almost feel the history in the pages, can't you? Would you like me to read some for you? I know you've had a long day and look pretty tired. Okay, dear. Why don't you come and sit with me on the couch? You can get comfortable and I can read you my favorite story. Let's take it from the beginning, shall we? There once was a village that lay at the foot of a mountain, surrounded by tall oak forest. The village was not rich or large by any standards, but was known for its craftsmen, its woodworkers, its stonemasons, its leather workers. These great creators took the raw materials around the village and produced art. They took the wood and produced furniture and housing materials, turned stone into statues, and crafted the finest books the world has ever seen. In this village, on a corner of one street, lay a small bookshop. Not large, not glamorous, but comfortable. When people entered the bookshop, the smell of old books filled their noses and excited their imagination. The store was filled with books of all sorts, from stories of adventure and danger to maps of the stars and maps of the local area. This store was known across the lands for its knowledge. The store was filled with books, and books lined the shelves from floor to ceiling. Some ancient, their pages filled with the wisdom of forgotten generations. Others new, the leather on their spines still uncracked, waiting for someone to discover their stories. The heart and soul of this bookshop was its keeper, a quiet, kind-hearted soul who believed that everyone who entered was searching for something, even if they didn't know what it was, and that it was their duty to help them discover that. You know, it reminds me of the first time we met. You came walking into my store. You didn't exactly know what you were looking for, but you were curious, wanting to investigate something. And I remember me and you spending the whole afternoon just looking at a wide variety of books. We must have gone through every topic available, from science to art, traveling, geography, history. We looked at all the books in the store. And then we finally came to the last book. A book on baking, if I remember correctly. That's when you remembered you needed to bake a cake but never had learnt and didn't have a recipe. I remember you thanking me and promising to bring me some. And a week later, you turned up, cake in hand. And that's how our first date started. Now, let's get back to the book. One evening, just before the store closed, a weary traveller walked into the store. They were tired from the day, their shoulders heavy with the burden of responsibility. As soon as they entered the store and the scent of old books and paper hit their body, they relaxed. They did not know why they were in the store, but they walked down the aisles, observing the old books, reading titles, feeling the old cracking leather between their fingers. As if drawn to the book through magical properties, they found themselves drawn to a particular story, one that describes the folklore on how the mountain was formed behind them. Sitting in a quiet corner of the store, the traveller read the book, engrossed in the story. And the shopkeeper, unaware of the presence of the traveller, began to close down the store for the night. Only when he began to put out the flames of the lights did he notice the traveller sitting comfortably in the chair at the back of the store. Apologizing that they had not noticed the traveller, the bookstore owner invited them up for coffee and to sit on their balcony and read. The weary traveller, now tired, graciously accepted the offer. The traveller stayed with the bookkeeper that night, reading the book into the early morning. The next day, when they tried to return the book to the store owner, the owner gifted it to them. A small part of the town to remember, said the bookkeeper. As the traveller left, walking the road, their mind was filled with the story of how the mountain formed behind the village. I think that's enough for now, honey. Because I can see you getting sleepy. I knew this place would work its magic on you. You can rest now, sweetheart. Let yourself drift off. You are my traveler. You are safe here, amongst the books. You are home. When you wake up, I'll be right here, and I'll be ready to help you find your next adventure. Close those eyes, my dear. Sleep well, my love.